Judy needs to start looking at camera. Seeing where things are set up. It's like, I had it somewhere. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? If the music's a little bit too loud, let me know. Trying to not have it too loud, but have, something in the background. Something like that works. I just want to make sure that I'm being slightly heard over the music. That would be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm starting out a new kind of schedule. We'll do Sundays. Yay. Yesterday was fun. I liked it. Got a bit done, and I have started the rectangle as shown in Discord. It's here. I just need to now wait because I've ordered a what is it? I ordered a wooden board or wooden kind of rectangle, and I want to make sure it's either this size or it's a little smaller. If it's a little bigger, that's not a big deal. I can do another round and then put it there and then start to build the sides. So we'll see how this dumpster fire actually starts doing it. And I made sure that we have the top of the dumpster fire. It's just after I finish all this, I will have to then figure out how do I do flames? How do we do fire? Fire. So we'll work on that. Right now, I'm going to be building a Vampy pincushion. Because if it's not sucking your blood, it's sucking the blood out of somebody. And this is from the Urban Fantasy Collection that I have worked up together with the werewolves, changelings, and mage. So yay, we have a plan. I have mock-up set up. I have the prototype set up. So now it's actually starting to work and make them. The werewolves will have ears. With little ears that go on the top. And you've got the changelings that got the little fey ears on the side. It kind of looks like Spock too, because they're pissed off, so... Tuesdays, right now, will be Mage over on Rees. We're starting that on the 22nd, but this week, we're starting actually, doing sessions to get to know our character before we start. Next Tuesday, No. I think that got moved back. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask. I want to say it was next Tuesday we're supposed to do the finale for Monster of the Month. But being that Helene, Portia decided to blast through Florida, we had to postpone that week's or that month's game. So I'm not sure if the season finale is pushed back yet or not. I know we're supposed to be doing it this week. I should ask Mom. I should ask Mom. And find out. But this week, this Wednesday, we have the Dark Ages cast finale. I kind of goofed up on this. We do Dark Ages at the end of this Wednesday. You might see me back here on Thursday. Friday you will not see me because that's second game of second game of shit. The second game of Wraith, and then the 2 Fridays after that is Werewolf, which is where I'm storytelling on McStabber. So I will not be able to do Friday nights yet, but it is a possibility after I do the Werewolf stuff. Saturdays are not a possibility because I'm doing that stuff up until I think it's the 7th of November, and then I'm done until after the holidays. So that will be fun. 2, 3, 4, 5, here's So we'll see where that goes. So the schedule's gonna be, I'm trying to become a bit more consistent like I used to be. I mean, you could usually tell what day it was when I streamed. And then COVID happened and I lost my job and a whole lot of things happened. It's been a whole 3 years and getting my ass handed to me in this beginning of this year. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to a simpler time, simpler age, and we'll bounce off of things, which shouldn't be too difficult. I hope it's really easy. Because I have actually cut a lesser plate than what I had. A lesser, I wouldn't say lesser responsibility, but a lesser sense of, yeah, actually no, yeah, a lesser sense of responsibility. I don't have that anymore. I don't have to worry about a whole ass gaming system, which is a good thing. I just worry about my game. I don't have a Discord thing I have to worry about, or perpetuate, or police, or actually it's quite refreshing. I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of marketing and promoting and all this other stuff, because I mean it's there. I just have to make sure that I'm fulfilling my end of things. But when you realize you're not underneath a whole lot of stress anymore, and then you're just like, wait a minute, I could do whatever I want. I could do everything how I want it. It's kind of weird. It's weird and it's good in the same place. It's just now trying to be consistent, find the time for consistency, and trying to get back to where I was. And it's going to be a climb. But I know I did it once. I can do it again. One of my heroes, one of my role models was Judy Garland. That woman made herself she made herself over so many damn times. It was like, oh my God. She would remake herself. She'd get up on top. Something would happen. She'd slide down. She'd go, okay, well, here we go. Let's go back up that staircase. We've done it before. We'll do it again. Now, mind you, I never made partner, but at the same time, I had a good community, and I think I took it for granted. Many have parted ways or gone on to do different things, and, hey, I'm happy that they've moved on to the point that they're happy, or I hope they're happy. But why not try again? Why not try and build up where we were and move forward? So we're making pin cushions today, and we're making the vampire pin cushions. And Dad, before he left for Greece, and I believe he's now in Ireland, he didn't email me. Well, he emailed me like 2 days ago and was like, oh, I'm here. I'm with the aunt. I'll send pictures in a bit. And I'm like, okay. Can you send pictures? That would be great. He hasn't replied back to that. So let's move that. Don't care. Not curious. Oh, I never actually used that. I'm horrible with certain accounts if I don't use them. Hey, Doug. How are you doing? What did they adjust? Oh, whatever. They were going to charge me anyhow. How are you doing? How's everything going? Where you're at? Stuck at work until... I thought you retired. Where do you have a job at? I'm slightly confuzzled now. You did retire. Pray tell, where did you decide to hitch your horse to now? Or took another job doing the same? Oh my lord. That has nighttime hours. Wow. Well, are you at least happy in doing it? That's the question. Burnout. Oh, I know that very well. I am quite aware of burnout. Yes, I am. It doesn't leave until you've cut the whole thing out. You can dress it up. You can put it into a prettier dress, put a different, thing of lipstick on, and a different set of makeup. A brownout is a brownout. Yeah. No. I feel you completely on that. So, what are you doing tonight? Are you just sitting there monitoring, sitting there going, did you turn it on and off again? Yes, the printer's still working. It's jammed. I'm not fixing it. Might go sell dope at a dispensary. No one is ever angry at a dope store. Yes, they are if you don't have the right blend. If you don't have that blend that person needs, or that Delta 8, or that specific thing, you're screwed. Because they were hoping to get that so they could sleep tonight. Oh, man. Gotta go down to Subway, and I was gonna get some Subway and stuff and kind of chill out. But I can't chill out now because I'm gonna get hyperactive. The more hyperactive I get, the less I eat. And then I can't buy you some Subway too. So, yeah. How's the kid doing? Allow me to suggest an alternative, something that you may or may not enjoy. Just a different flavor. I don't know. Trying new things, not my deal, man. I'm being horrible. The kid is a dad now? Holy crap, Aroni. Congrats. Wow. Yeah, well, if your child has offspring, that does mean you're a grandpa. That does work. So how does it feel to be a grandpa? And congratulations. You're in your early 30s and AARP hasn't started sending me things for membership. Not 56 as reported. No, I'm not 50 as reported. I just turned 20. I just turned 29 last month. So, yeah, it's all still good. Hold on, let me try and put the hair up a little bit more and show off the red. There's no grays, none whatsoever. I have no idea of what anyone is referring to at all. See, I am a total hip chick. Got the messy bun and, all of that. You're okay-ish? Today was a good day. I mean, it's end of month, so I was sitting there emailing since 6 o'clock this morning. I took a couple of breaks just to walk around the apartment so I could stretch my legs out and go, oh. I've been waiting for Dad to email me to see how he's doing in Ireland. So the first leg of his trip to Greece, he's traveling alone. And this is the first time he's traveled alone in 54 years. So after Greece, he met up with my aunt in Ireland, and now they're in Ireland for a bit. She's staying there, I believe, for the week, and then after that, he's staying a couple extra days to go fishing on his own, and then he'll fly alone back into. He'll go to Dublin, and then fly back from Dublin to Denver alone. Not happy about it. Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do for him on that, sadly enough. I'm on 3. I'm increasing on 3, right? So, I understand the okayish part, believe me. Ravenous. Well, look who's not making a potato chip with... Look. I got the replacement D last Thursday. The replacement D, I have to now put all of my art programs back on. That whole Uncle Oski thing I was working on is gone. I have to see if I can send my hard drive to Bill. Yeah, handle that D. Oh, hold on. Ravenous, the D is handled. It wasn't a big D either. I was quite disappointed. It is now just a floppy drive. You're welcome. So, yeah, all of my stuff's gone. I am slowly replacing things. I'm going over what art programs I really do need and what subscriptions I should cancel because I wasn't using some of those. So it's, yeah. Trust me, this year has been nothing more than several kicks in the teeth and several deep losses. And yeah, that's just half of the shit that you and I and everyone else has gone through this year was not on our bingo cards. Not in the least. Between Nana having cancer and getting better, thank gosh, to Mom passing away, to your incidents, and then me losing my entire 20 years of art without even any notification. Yes, I did not have a backup drive on this. I will be working with C# Fritz to get something on OneDrive so I can back up the drive if it ever goes back again. I will never buy a Seascape hard drive ever again. Ever. No. Seascape is not the drive of choice. I am so disappointed with them. And the drive's not even 2 years old, which is what makes it worse. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Being underneath the desk, I know what I just said, but my computer is underneath the desk. It's not getting better. And when I had to reseat both of my hard drives and heard nothing from the second hard drive, I kind of was like, this sucks. This whole ass sucks. For what you don't know, Doug, long and the short is I shut down Cajun Nights at the beginning of this year. My mom passed. The RPGA table is no more. And I lost 20 years worth of work in a D drive. Happier note, I was picked up by Mixtaper Studios as a storyteller, and I actually do vampire stories now on Saturday nights. So yeah, and that. Ravenous is doing cool, I hope. How are you, sir? How are you doing on this Monday night? Thanks. I can use the hugs, believe me. It's been a year so far, and may it be smoother for the rest of the year. Oh yeah, you're alive. We are both Ravenous and I are doing the Dark Ages finale on Wednesday night. That will be fun. I hope you're alive. If you're not alive, please tell me this is not an AI recording of Ravenos. All I have to say is, what? Oh, I can relate. Still dealing with a little, yeah, it hits. At times, I'm so glad for the next 3 months I am not driving to and from work, because it hits when I'm driving home, when I'm playing my music, and it sucks. Oh, where are you going to move to? It has been a changing year, not wrong. Where are you looking to move to, Doug? Gosh. Yeah. And living in Galesburg. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. So are you moving out of the previous town altogether then? I'm counting while I'm doing this. Because if I don't count, I can't remember what I'm increasing things to. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Well done and congratulations. Bunny and I are still in the same apartment. We're just vibing for the moment. Vibing for the moment. Because trying to buy a house here? Yeah, no. I don't make enough money. There's no way in hell. How are you doing, Dragon? And if you're alive at Ravenous, what are you doing tonight, may I ask? Apparently Doug's at work. Yeah. Go anywhere east of where you're at, and it's like, oh, no. You needed costs an arm, a leg, and maybe some organs to afford a house. Yeah, I'm just getting back into starting to stream again, trying to rebuild consistency. Consistency is key, I've been told many a time. I've rebranded pretty much. I've rebranded my channel except for my little icon thing, which I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to rebrand my logo. And I've redone the Discord a bit. So I'm kind of stepping away from all of the brown coat stuff and doing more of like a gender neutral. You're okay. Did actually accomplish a few things. Nice. Renewed your driver's license. Excellent. So got a new mugshot. You're slowly working towards streaming again. Nice. Paid some bills and fun. You know, it's the end of the month. Everyone's going to be trying to pay bills as quickly as possible. You're slowly working towards streaming again. What are you going to be streaming? You did leatherworking, didn't you? As I remember, or trying to recall. Picture of the new one is a tiny bit less horrible than the last one. Leather, awesome. That's going to be cool. Well, I can't wait to see you do more leatherworking. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look, every time I take a picture for a driver's license, I'm trying to make sure it's not deathly hot outside where I'm looking like I'm visibly melting. Maybe you have other hobbies mixed in. That's fair. I may or may not be working on a project where I've actually picked up a needle again and started cross-stitching. So once that little project's done, I might be throwing cross-stitching back into this. Because why not? That's one of the programs I do have to re-download is WinStitch. Because I did miss designing. cross stitches and actually testing them and putting them out into the verse. But yeah, I might even do a pixelation of Will's character and do a cross stitch on it. That would be cool. Never really had a good picture for a license. I know they won't let you turn around. I mean, seriously, if we could turn around on Photoshop our pictures, that would be amazing. I'd have like flawless skin. I just look at it as, and I try not to be too melty because usually I'm at the end of August because of my birthday being around the beginning of September. So it's always that hot, like you've been standing in hours in a DMV that people are all crammed into it and you can't find a seat anywhere. So you're trying to half sit on a chair with some random person that you don't know. And you're like, hi, I'm only trying to get into your space only because I need to get this done. Glamour shots. Oh my god. I got there 15 minutes before they opened today. Yeah. I found if you go over to where I'm at, so the closest one I have is Lombard. If you're not there a half an hour, if you're not in line, they open up at, 7:30? If you're not there by 7 or 6:30, you're waiting hours in line. It's like, are you kidding me? One person was waiting in his car. By the time they let us in, there was one more. Oh, my God. Yeah, between Lombard and Schaumburg, it is a freaking nightmare. And Schaumburg, ironically enough, is smaller. The biggest DMV I've been in was the one down in Joliet. But that was because, and this is before they tore down Jefferson Square Mall, it literally took up one full Anchor store. But then they decided to build something in the back of it when they tore down the mall. It's an okay facility. It's not too big, but it's not like tiny. A few minutes before Oh, that's nice. No, I gotta go and get my real ID. And then I gotta redo my passports. I have to get Bridget and I new passports, so I have to redo that too. But I need to get the real ID because next year I'm supposed to renew my license anyhow. Might as well just get the new ID, real ID, get it done because next year they're going to make me do that to get on planes. And Bridget already has a real ID. So at least we can fly domestically without a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5. You have a real ID, did it 4 years ago, just in case. Yeah. No, that's fair. We still do fly out every Christmas to Denver. This Christmas is going to be a bit harder on all of us. I've never been a fan of Christmas because I worked in retail. If you worked in retail, there's this gentle dislike of it. But Mom was always a fan of it. So we always made sure we made a big deal about Christmas. Well, she's not going to be there. I've got all the paperwork, but getting it to the DMV, you're not wrong. That's a pain in the ass. I took all the stuff with me again, birth certificate and all that. She asked me if my name had changed. I said no. She said she didn't need to see. Oh, wow. Didn't need to verify address? Ooh, that's a mood. Was able to renew it for 8 years this time? Damn. The only thing I know is that once you hit 90, you have to renew your license every year because they have to give you a driving test. You renewed the tags online, so now I don't have... Oh, God. That's awesome. I have my... what is it called again? I have my admissions test today to do this year. So I'm gonna just go to Addison, get it done, and just pay inside the office and slap it on and call it a day. I don't even want to go into the DMV. Actually, I've got time off that I need to take prior to Christmas. I might as well just take a Friday off and say, oh, I have to go to the DMV, and then spend my life there. Might as well take a day off and get paid for it. Sometimes it's just a pain in the ass. It's like, why? This is probably the fastest you've gotten. Yeah, I know, right? No, I'll have to get all that paperwork put together. And then head over there and get it done. At least I'll make sure I look at least decent. The one thing I'm really nervous about is those passports. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for each head. Yeah. Did you have to make an appointment at the DM? You're not in Illinois, are you? I know with Illinois you have to turn around and make an appointment, which I'm not looking forward to. Okay, Ohio, got you. I remember we had to make an appointment to the DMV, so I have to try and see if I can do that. You can check online. Oh, that's true. I wish we did. I mean, we've got to bring like 6 things of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 forms of identification. I'm not surprised that they haven't asked for a blood type and the DNA and my mom's maiden name. Which I find funny because every time they ask my daughter for, what's your mother's maiden name? She just looks at me and says, Von Esch. They're like, aren't you married? Nope. Give it time. I know, right? No, you needed 4 years. Yeah. No, and you know what? They don't make it easy to go in there. Sometimes it's an innocent mistake when you're like, I just thought this, and I'm sorry, and they're like, I'm waiting for them to pull out a wand to go, and then turning us into something like a toad. I know Avocadabra was one of the forbidden spells you weren't allowed to say because it killed people, but you know, at the same time. I gotta look at Bridget's Grail ID and see when that's up because I have to renew hers too. Oh, the for Doug, the guardianship is official now and done. So. And Bridget's now permanently on my insurance, so that's a good thing at least. A lot of things that we knew 2 years ago are changed. Yeah, it is a very good thing. Though it forced my ex-husband to call my daughter, and they actually conversed for like 20 minutes first time in like 8 years. So that was weird. She mouthed at me. She goes, Dad's calling. What do I do? I went, answer. I don't know what he wants. I haven't spoken to the man. Say hello. she just was weirded out because she's like, I haven't spoken to him in 8 years, and what does he want now? And I'm like, They had a conversation from what I understood. I didn't pry. I wasn't going to go into it. I didn't want to go into it. Let them do their thing. And then she was like, that was weird. And I went, well, at least he called. I mean, he hasn't called in 8 years to wish you happy birthday, but, maybe he's turning a new leaf. I don't know. Your mom was so annoyed about it when she had renewed hers. She had to take her marriage license, divorce. Oh, wow. No, that's fair. When I got divorced, I did bring my divorce papers in to prove that I had to revert back to my maiden name, which was fine. I had only hyphenated my last name. So it was still Vanesh. It was Vanesh Kennedy. And I was just like, fuck it, I'll just pull off the Kennedy. I'm not going to use it. So he's like, yeah, pull it off. I'm like, okay, done. If I ever get married again, I will keep my name. Makes things a lot easier. And the best thing was I never changed my social security number. I did not change my name on my social security card. So therefore, hyphens are useful. Abso-fucking-lutely. I did not I didn't even change my social security card. I didn't even let the social security card people know I was changing my name. I just used my hyphen name as an alias. The only time I changed it was on the driver's license because that's what I went by, and that's how my insurance was referring to me. You're not wrong. Not to mention, I'm not having children. What the fuck is that little rock for? What little rock? What little rock are you looking at? The stitch marker? The little lock. Thinking rock. Oh, this is a stitch marker. So what it does for me, as you can see, this originally, if you go back in the pattern, which is here where we started, or where I started, I should say, every time I started a new row, I have to put that lock in so that I know where I'm going. So as I'm adding new rows on, I know that I have to increase the stitch, the separation. I read rock. I don't know. I worked for almost 10 and a half hours. Cut me some slack. So the lock helps me to know where that new row starts. So I'll use this all the way up until I'm done. Right now I'm doing a back loop only stitch, so that when this turns around and folds, as you can see, it's going to give me a ridge so that I will now be crocheting upward instead of just in the round. And that's what's going to give me my side walls for the circle, or side walls for the cup. That's what I've got to learn how to do with this one, and why I'm not doing the flaming dumpster fire yet. I've got the rectangle. I have to make sure it's the right size because I bought a rectangle to keep it, flat and stable on the bottom. So once I know this size is correct, then I can either do a back loop only like what I'm doing right now, or if I've got to add another round and then do back loop only so that I can build up the walls of the trash fire. Does that help? I'm so sorry. I thought you said rock. My eyes are twisted. But thank you for spelling it out for me. I appreciate that. It's only 7:44 at night. I make them too, you know. I have some on my Ko-Fi. I have dragon scale ones. I have pancreatic cancer, breast cancer. I don't know if I put Junie, why don't you just do the thing and push the button? Right, I should push the button because the link's right there. Why are you fingering that hole? Because I'm trying to keep the so when you cake something, you won't remember what yarn it is or where you got it from. So I take what is usually around the hank or around the uncaked yarn, fold it up, and put it into the hole. No foreplay. No, but I got its consent when I bought it. The consent was given. So it no we don't. So it's aware that my fingers are in the middle of the hole. So I'm actually making sure I'm pulling it all the way down to the bottom so that it doesn't come up as I'm pulling the yarn from the middle. Doug Ravenous Doug. Ravenous is a streamer in his own right. He does storytelling for Vampire Werewolf, the game I play on his show, or on his stream, 7C. We play games together as well on Mixed Stabbers. So wait, I have Crystal Stitch Markers, Cat with Moon, Sailor Moon. I also have Teddy Bear Stitch Markers. I did not put the cancer ones on. I'm going to have to do that because it is breast cancer season. And then I have Dragon Scale Stitch Markers. So, yeah. Thank you for reminding me now. It's not weird if you're doing it right. I mean, I always do it right, but sometimes somebody makes it weird or awkward. But thank you for reminding me about stitch markers now, Rav. I'll have to make a couple of streams and actually chaining those because I do. I am not. I'm going to say this now. I am not a professional chain mailer. I am a hobbyist and an amateur. So I can point you to some masters. I am not one, but I know how to do a link between the hook part of it and the charm. That's all I'm doing. But I have to do that because I should start putting that and promoting that out for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So thank you for the reminder, Ravenous. I appreciate it. In my mind, he's saying, "Oh, you're so welcome." Do you have any other... You are helpful, Ravenous. Thank you. You're the one who came up with the muzzle. And I actually... Oh, I gotta stretch and get it. Oh, you were so... Here. Part of your work. I'm gonna have to work on... This ear is a little floppy. It's not completely attached, as you can see here. But... This is what Ravenous helped me with. I think I might move the muzzle just a wee bit down more. Just like a stitch down. But might have to make it a little bit more oval. But this is my test one, so. Here's the Faye one. The floppy ear works for bow and arrow. You're not wrong. It's a little floppy ear. See? It's just... this one's like solid on there. But this is just off and a little floppy. I was thinking about making it concaved a bit more to kind of go like that, but I wasn't sure. I think this kind of works more because dog's ears are more floppy. But if I do the other one, it'd be more concave. It gives, give it a tail to balance it out. Now I've got to think of how to do a tail. Since it has a snout in the front. You're not wrong. I didn't put the fangs on it at all. So I've got to think of how to do a tail with this. The thing is what... If I do a tail, you'd have to go... I'd have to sew it on back here. And then have it go around the button. Kind of curl it. Then here is your mages, sir. It is sparkly as fuck. I can't get any more sparkly. There's glossy black flat. Is there a glossy black thread to put on the tip of the snout of the snoot? Yes. Well, it's all, yes, this is all sparkle. Ravenos actually, between Ravenos Mama and Maddox. This is a black glossy. You want me to just put a tip on there? Let me put like a little make this, see this part? Do I make that black? The sparkle can only be improved by the glow of the dark thread. Well, no, that's... Oh. I did this because mages are sassy. They're not like... here's Changeling. Hence the Spock ears I'm calling them. Changeling are always kind of meh at times. But I know mages are saucy. And Ravenos will turn around if you're talking about mage. And he'll give you that kind of side gleam. Chroned out Harleys, you're not wrong. Yeah, or it needs a snoot, methinks. Alright, so either pink or black. Give me a minute. Now I gotta write this down so I remember. What I should always carry with me. What do I have this for? Oh. Werewolf. Either black like the black tip or pink tail in back. Actually, with that I'd charge more. Glossy black for snoot and the pink for the tongue. You want pink on the tongue? Pink? Gotta run. Thanks. Have a good one. May your day go quickly. Your evening go quickly. Pink tongue. What I'll do is I will try and do a mock-up of this week. Well, no. You know what? I'll try it on Thursday. I'll try and do a mock-up on Thursday. Instead of fangs. Yeah, I didn't put the fangs on this one, as you can see. What I'll do is I will do another mock-up of this on Thursday. Tongue for Guru, fang for Vamps. Well, actually, you could just turn around and do a mouth. Spock ears for the fee. For the fee. Got you. Do you want me to do an Uncle Oski one for you? All in blue? It glows in the dark. You know what? I would love to have this glow in the dark for the mages. They don't make sparkled yarn that glows in the dark. They do make glow in the dark yarn. That is a fact. But excuse me. But it doesn't sparkle. So, are we sparkly or are we glowing in the dark? That's the problem. I would love to make a lot of money with my weird ass shit that I'm making, and that's not staying in the center like I wanted to. Something like fingering your yarn just to try and get a decent pull out of it. Dear Lord. You could put the glow in the dark on the back of the shape of the sphere symbol. That's fair. Well, being that they're going to look all like this, we would have to put... Unless... Now, mind you, this is $6 per skein. So I'm going to be very, shall we say, very conservative on how much I'm spending on the specific brand. But I could put, like... The button I can move down a bit because this is an inch across. So we could put it down here and put the force here or the sphere up here. Or we could turn around and either put it on the side or either side would work. Or the top. How would you want me to put this thing like right here? That's going to be it's a little difficult because I would have to be stitching in that. I think you would want a more flat surface. It's an idea. I'm not discounting it. But at the same time, I'm trying to think of where I could put it. On the bottom? Oh, make it like a secret? Like a, they don't know what they're getting until they actually pick it up, turn it over, and look at it? That I could do. People could use their sphere or gamble. That's not wrong. There's 9 spheres. I'd have to get the sphere symbols. $20 a pop. Do I have it $20 a pop? Now I'm questioning. I think I have wheelbarrows. Why didn't you just come up and pimp out my shit? How's that? Okay, so the regular pin cushions are $15, and being that we are putting extra stuff into this, and it is an actual urban fantasy collection, yeah, I could see $20 because it takes me quite a bit to get shit done, and I'm doing added features on this. You'll model them in provocative poses. All right, bet. You all heard it here. Ravenos will model them in provocative poses just to make sure that we can sell this entire collection. If the regular ones are 15, these can be 25. Bigger wheelbarrows. Yeah, that's exactly it. I've got the needle minders for them, or the needle holders, I should say, and those are just gonna be a mug of, a mug of blood, a mug of glamour, a mug of magic and a mug rage. Eventually, I will work on the dice bags. I still have my stuff for that. I just was slightly sidetracked with a whole lot of other things. Which is my bad. The flower stuff I did yesterday on stream was actually good. It actually helped me focus a bit more. And then when we worked on the flaming, or it was Dragon that helped me with getting the how to crochet in a rectangle. How hard would it be to make these all dice bags? That was the thing I was working on, and that's where I'm kind of... That's where... So why I had you take those pictures of your dice bag, I have to figure out how to round that. And so when I get done with this part here, I have to figure out how to put that, like, say the blood or whatever, and make that into the round and build it up, but close it up just a little bit so that when you cinch it, it's going to be tight. And you can hold at least 20. I think it was like 20, maybe 30. Oh, hydrate. Yes, you want me to drink my iocane powder? Here you go. I've been told drinking iocane powder at least once a day helps me build an immunity to it. 15 D20s is enough. Oh, this holds a whole lot more. Hold on, here it is. So this is what this will look like. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is 34. That is 34. I mean, I could do... How many more do I have? Bring out the massive bag. Over. Massive bag. You just want D10s? I mean, I could throw a whole bunch of other things in here. We got 2. Looking for the D10s. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30. You know what we can do? You know what? We'll just for added pleasure, we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 D20s. So we've done 30 regular D10s. 6 D20s. 1, 2. I do not have a whole lot of D4s. 3, 4 D4s. Say we'll play one of Will's games that I need a D6. Oh, I only have 2 D6. There you go. And that's just on the base. That's only on the brim of things. I'm actually going to my hand is barely holding this on. And that's all at the brim of it. What I need to do now is take the red, because we'll be doing, say this is a cauldron of blood. We then do the circle around just to stabilize. I probably do 2 rows just to keep that structure. And then I'd have to slowly make a little bit smaller, maybe by 2 inches, or by, not 2 inches, 2 rows to bring it down a bit more. And then find a way to close it. Or have it closed enough to seal it. But even if I do, like, say the Cauldron of Blood goes about yay big, I can still fit a shit ton more of dice into it. Here's the funny part. The potions bottle, the first potions bottle I made, I could fit 169 dice into it. 2 inches. There you go, talking about the D again. I did not say anything about the D, sir. You brought it up. Are you that obsessed with the D? Ravenous, do you need a D? I can get... Amazon sells Ds. We can send you a D if you need that. So I can put a whole crap ton of dice in here. Not a problem. This will actually hold quite a bit. The one thing I will do prior to... Once I actually figure out how to do the cauldron closing, once I figure that out, I will then have to, prior to doing any more dice, is make sure that I can take this and hot glue it to the bottom of the yarn. That way it stays there. And as people move things around, this isn't going to shift on them. It's going to stay in place. That way, we're not worried. I'm not worried about people going, oh my God, the whole bottom part gave out or fell through or whatever. Horrible dice thing. Hashtag never buy it again. You know, they're starting a Chicago. Okay. Let me know. I can give you my bed. I will sleep on the couch. And you can visit Chicago all you want. Depends on when you're doing it too. I might actually take you all over Chicago in the places that I am gently tormenting some of my my players. You'll inconvenience Brad. I see. You'd rather have Brad's hospitality than my own. I get it. At least I would not give you Malorts. There is a 100% chance you might get Malort from Brad. I respect the Malort. I would never impose Malort on anyone. Once you've had it once, it's like, oh dear God, why is this existing? It is a devil. I think, you know what? I have a feeling one of the demons created Malort just to say, hey, my alcohol didn't get banned because it was used for medicinal purposes. That's how good I am at lying. The government believed my bullshit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go around this whole center. Mind you, I've taken out the stitch marker because I know where this is going to be at now. And I will go around in a 4. I will shift I'll shift hooks for a moment to do one in the 3mm so I can tighten up this base, and then I'll go back to the 4. My demon will have created Malort. Why? Actually, you know what? We should just do this here at the bottom so it doesn't look weird and awkward. Alright, that was a great idea. Where's my 3mm? I know I had it somewhere. Let's go right now for the 3mm. Screw it. Create a tighter base so for a better future. Your demon would have inspired the Swedish doctor to make Malort. Why? Why would you do that to us, Ravenous? I thought we were friends. Burb. That's fair. So in the safety conversation at some point we're gonna have, I did buy one of those safety eye pliers from Etsy, but they didn't have the hole in it. So I sent it to my dad. My dad was like, yeah, sure, I can put a hole in it. No problem. So he put a hole in it, sent it back, which is great. Now I'm actually going to try it for the first time once we get to the eye portion of this evening. Yeah, doing this at the base is tightening this up nicely. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. We'll find out. Now, why aren't you taking the hook? Put essential. Thank you. I'm like, so I'm trying. I want to crochet quickly, and the hook's not letting me do it. So it's like, why? Why are you existing like this? The one thing I don't like about the what is it? The big twist hooks, they don't have a 3. They don't have a 3 hook. They have a 3 a 3 3/4, a 3 1/2, and a 3 1/4. But they don't have a 3. They've got a 2.75. They got a 2.50. They don't have a 2. It's like 2 and 3. It's kind of a common thing that we all use. Why are we not doing that? Ooh, this is nice. Nice foundation. And everything's standing upright. I won't know. Ooh, that's not good. No. There we go. And we will switch hooks in just a second. Let's go and see how we're... Hopefully this isn't... Ooh, no, that's snug. Okay, that's good. I likey. We likey.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where did you sleep?
Okay. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like this. Usually when you've done the back loop only and you're trying to get it going, usually we do the 3s just up to secure the position, but this actually is nice. This is forcing it inward, which I like, and as I'm doing the 4, it lets it breathe a little bit, but still good. No, it goes in the hole, go circle around, come out. It's not that difficult. The whole circle around, come out. They did have a 4. Should I use the 4? Okie dokie. See if this works, because this has a slightly more deeper hook to it than the other. Oh yeah, this is nice. The one thing I like about the big twist hooks was they have a longer neck. So I can actually turn and twist and do things, and I don't get caught on the almost going into the hand part of the hook. Just got your Granny Ripple Afghan back out to work on a more. That's cute. What kind of cat do you have? I have a continuous Granny Square blanket I'm working on for Bridget. And I have a continuous Granny Square cardigan that I'm working on for my cousin who just got married. She's a calico. Oh, how old is she? And what's her name? We stand cats around here. I've had 2. Cassie passed in 2019, and Robin actually passed in 2000. 2 years after Bridget was born, which was weird, but still, you know. Her name is Holly. Aww. And if you look at the bit badges, they are cat outlines, and the sub badges here have cats in them. And I do have some emotes that are cats in either the follower or in the subcategories. Let me think, 3 or 4. That's fair. The zoomies are real during that time. I remember Robin I got when I was 7. So that was a lifelong thing during my teen years, which I really, really needed. I really needed, like, somebody to kind of be there. She's very active, races around. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When we got Cassie, we had just lost Guy, and Guy was a mutt. We didn't know what breed he was. He was just a pure American dog. And we had gotten him after we lost our first dog, Buttons, who was a half Malamute, half Australian sheepdog. So we were used to smart dogs. Guy was your average dog. He was sweet, he was kind, he was cute. And when he passed, I don't know for what reason my mother did this, but she adopted Cassie. My mom is a dog person, pure and simple, plain as day. And I didn't get any. I didn't replace, or you can't replace Robin. I didn't get another cat after Robin passed. So it was kind of like the universe going, "You need a cat this moment," which Bridget then kind of. Bridget's a dog person, but if it's an animal that needs love, my daughter is there for it. And Bridget slowly learned how to like Cassie, and eventually Mom was like, I need a dog, and passed Cassie on to me to take care of. Having at least one cat except for about 4. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, my mom, Cassie lasted longer than one of their dogs, I find, which was funny. But after she realized, no, I need a lap dog, that's when she looked into the Havanese. That's when we got Maxwell Silverhammer, Rocky Rococo, and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, all Havanese. Unfortunately, poor Max was not long for this world. He lasted 10 years, as most of our dogs have done. But he was blind for 8 of them. And then his body slowly just started petering out. Rocky, ironically enough, is now 11. He's gotten both ACLs worked on. And then he had kidney stones. 30 of them that he had to have processed out. That was all this year. After my mom passed. Yeah. Mom passed, and all of a sudden Rocky's like, I'm going to go downhill for a bit. Please love me, and I'm distracting you with all of my medical problems now. Lucy is this vivacious 8-year-old that just jumps up and down every time people knock on the door. A leaf falls outside. I am not exaggerating this. When the deer and the elk come by or go onto the deck and are looking around and they sniff at the glass, and Lucy, I have seen this dog that is no more than maybe not even 2 feet up. I mean, short fucking little dog. Do I have a picture of her? She's a short fucking dog. And she ran up to a 300-pound elk, barking her fucking head off. And it's like, holy shit. I was like, oh my God. And I'm trying to not get her punt kicked by an elk. She was just full on, oh, hi, you are in my world. I am now going to bark and you will not exist. So, is this? Yeah, let's, I have one where she's, yeah, here we are, okay. Come on, tell me you work. So that's Rocky. And that's Lucy. So you can see the size. They're small. And then the deck, which Dad had finished prior to us coming, is this. So you can see they either come up here or there's another entrance this way. It's really nicely done. Yeah, here. This is the other side. They'll come up here looking for whatever they can. If there's like, Dad sometimes grows tomato plants or stuff, and they will just come on looking to see if they can get the tomato plants and whatnot. And then at that door, Lucy just starts barking her head off. And I don't think, let me see here. It was a dark night. Yeah, here. So this is off of the deck. And the elk so this is the side of my parents' house. And there's a neighbor that's like offshoot in the back. So they will actually travel. That's a better picture. And actually sit there for the evening. And Lucy loses her shit. And when we do this, when we see them, we have to put leashes on her. Or we put a leash on her and we put a leash on Rocky. And then we walk them out so they stay within the area and they don't go running up to the herd. Yes, our dogs are small. But something crazy small yapping its fucking head off. You know they're going to get up and go, oh, hold on. So we were actually on our way back from, where were we at? We were in Breckenridge. I actually made this hat. And I was wearing it. It's a bucket hat. It's really, really nice. And I could use the front part of the bucket hat kind of like as a shade because you're out there. It's hot. Even though it was 40 degrees outside, that was the perfect cover for the sun. But we were going down the gulch back to my parents' house, and we could see them in this kind of like line going in between all the houses because of the gulch, and they just came up and wrapped around, and they spent the night there. And then as we walked through the gulch, as we were going through the gulch again, I don't remember where we were going the next day, there was the herd walking back where they came from. No, hold on. I mean, I saw views like this on the daily. They live out just enough they live just enough outside of Denver that they're up to, Denver's 5,000 feet. They were up 7. So here, there. So this is them walking away the next morning. I know they're not exactly. Yeah. These things are huge. They're not they're not sneezing. Oh, well, there's a prairie dog. I don't know why I took a picture of the prairie dog. Oh. Hair. I knew I did something. I don't know why I took these pictures, but whatever. Oh, and we were in, where were we at? We went to World Market, and I had to take a picture of the chip wall for a couple of my friends. I'm like, here, would you like a snack? Tell me what flavor. We have a whole bunch of flavors that I can't even. Come on. I can't even. I don't even know. We had, what's this one? Roasted garlic oysters. This had to be some kind of hot sauce or habanero or something. This was... What is this? It's an Indian... This is prawn flavored. So shrimp flavored. Yeah, they are huge. This is prawn and lemon flavored right here. Ew. I say that because I don't like them. Yeah, this is like the shrimp wall. It's all the shrimp stuff. Then they had corn puff snacks. It was just crazy. Oyster flavored chips. Yes. I'm not trying to shame on anyone's snack affiliations, but it was crazy. And then Dad made this amazing ramen. Oh, it was so good. When we go back, I'm going to see if he can do this. This was made out of, I think it was chicken. He did chicken, the ramen noodles, a whole bunch of fresh stuff. I think, yeah. Oh, he put a little pork in there too. And then the egg. Oh, it was so good. I mean, you can have it all you want. I am not a fan. I've never been a fan of oysters. I've never been a fan of seafood or fish. And then this is the one that my dad... Okay, so here's what... So my dad has dived into making... He does woodworking. And this is what he made me. I have it over... I have it over there. But this is what my dad... They're supposed to be charcuterie boards. But he made them personalized. So this is the one he made me, and it's based off of a granny square. For crocheting. And then he made this one for my brother. So he actually... The last time that they were here, so it was last year, when my brother he works over at a gun store. My brother took him shooting. So he turned around and took the shell casings. He was stopped by TSA. They had to confirm that the shell casings were empty, which he did. And then they let him on. So what he did was he did the 2 wooden parts, and he put a Devitt in here. He did the cloudy resin on the bottom. And then what he did was he put the gun casing or the shells in. And then he did a clear resin on top. Oh my God, it was amazing. I was like, holy shit. So, I come from a family of artists. Oh, yeah. Well, Dad used to be a sculptor. And actually, he has a degree in fine art from the same college that I went to. Then he was going to go to Northwestern to get his master's in jewelry making. Unfortunately, he could not continue because I was born. Yeah, it was the need to make money for a family. He went back to school and got an undergrad in business, and then he got an MBA. But he's always been an artist. He's helped me with my jewelry making, and when I was learning how to do jewelry making and beading and things like that. He also helped me with drawing and sketching. He was always there to encourage us in creative circles, between writing, drawing, whatever. If it was something to express and it was art, and he would usually take us at least once a month, if not twice a month at some times, to go to an art gallery or go to the art museum because there was a new a thing going on. He always pushed art, and he always pushed in thinking outside the box, be creative, know and understand what the box is made of and what the expectations are in the box, and then pull out from that box and go around it. Dad did a whole bunch of sculptures. I actually have his first 2 vases here in my apartment. I have his first painting on the wall. And so I have his artwork around my apartment. The funny part is that when he started doing the when he first started doing the woodworking, he didn't tell anyone except Mom, and it was all of his brothers and sisters got a board from him. That was her Christmas present. Was he had turned around and did the woodworking for to make all of them a personalized charcuterie board, and then he did some for some of my cousins, and then for Christmas Brian and I got them. And he is in a gallery up in Evergreen now, and he sells them. He has to spend 1 day a month at the gallery, which I find funny because we play on Monday evenings. We'll get together and we'll be like, okay, we're going to play World of Warships. It's a bonding experience, something that we haven't done since we were kids. My dad was a major fan of the Nintendo. And it's funny because they're teaching me how to play World of Warships. I play first-person shooters. See me on Overwatch. And let me count for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on 6. And it's funny because we're sitting there just, shooting the shit and stuff, and we'll talk about whatever. Even though we have we always have a family meeting on Sundays, except for now, Dad's traveling. But at the same time, we'll meet up when he comes back, and we'll start playing again. But it's a way to bond, and it's a way to kind of help Dad through what's been going on. And it's funny, he's had to say, hey, can we delay the call, or can we delay the game or something, because I have to work. My dad's been retired now for 8 years, so to hear him say, I have to go to work? Okay. So did you miss anything? No. Not at all. Raven was just realizing what happened to my D drive, and then how much a possible dice bag can hold, how many dice in it. Oh, and apparently he needs a D. So there you go. Doug came in. Douglas, we haven't seen in a while. He updated us. He updated on what's going on with him. So that's pretty awesome. Dragon, it has been amazing, and just we've been talking about Mom's dogs, Dad, the usual. How are you doing tonight, Fritz? And I'm just bopping to tunes. That's all I've been doing. I'm just finishing up. Oh, I did explain to Dragon. You're checking on a package that was shipped. Oh, you are. Is this the package? Oh, and I was showing Dragon the rectangles that I made last night. To hopefully I'm hoping that for these I can just turn around and add maybe just one more row to it and we're good. But if not, we'll see where I have to be at. I started with the most colorful thing I could think of for a fucking dumpster fire. And who doesn't want a multicolored rainbow dumpster lit on fire? Why not? So was it... When's it going to arrive, Fritz? The yarn you ordered on Saturday is going to be... oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Tomorrow I am getting yarn because I'm actually still trying to do a full-on granny square, like, not the continuous granny square, an actual granny square baby, a full-on granny square baby, the words I'm trying to say and they're not coming out of my mouth. Oh my God, someone help me. A full-on baby square baby blanket. Thank you. And I need more yarn for that. Cleared processing in Chicago, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. Ooh, that'll be fun. I have said nothing. I know nothing. I do have my costume for my mage that will be on Reroll's channel coming in tomorrow. I am going to be a techno verbena. So I've got this kind of cool tank top that says no, what is it? Trust your instincts. And then I actually got a hoodie that's only got this first part up here with the sleeves and the hood. And then I've got this kind of black wig that goes down into like this blue hair. It's really, really cool. A hoodie. No, not that hoodie. It's not a full hoodie. It's just the top part with the sleeves so that I could flip the thing up and down. It's got spooky. No, not that. Yeah, that hoodie. The half hoodie. The hoodie that wishes it was a hoodie, but that hoodie. Yes. Yes. Once that comes in, then I will be able to do my headshot and get that taken care of. Like the Dickie version of a hoodie. Yes. Not the other. No. The other hoodie's out right over there. I was actually wearing that today because it got a little bit cold and chilly here. Even though it was like 79 degrees, there was this kind of like cold thing going around. So yes, I was snuggy in my hoodie today. But the other hoodie will not be there. Over there. I was looking over there. Rats. I mean, I'm literally pointing. It's like right there. You can't see it. Sadly enough. I'm sorry. So I will do headshots tomorrow to get that going for the mage game. That's going to look pretty dope. I have to figure out what I'm going to do for my makeup. But I'm looking forward to, and then, oh, the things got delivered to the person and the things. So that was done. They got their stuff, and then I'm getting my stuff. What did I order? Okay, so the outfit, the wig, the yarn, and then the squares are coming in tomorrow. Not all at the same time, probably. Then I ordered black duct tape because I can't go around with... The reason why I duct taped this is because the faux leather is coming off here and getting stuck into either my hair or into the wigs. So I was like, I don't want to deal with that. So I was like, ooh, I'll just throw on this. And then I didn't realize, oh, this shows up. Right. I've got to now turn around and get black duct tape. That comes in on Friday. It's been raining here for the past few days. Tired. Yeah. We only got the light drizzle and rain on Saturday. Things got really cold yesterday. I mean, we're talking low 60s. Then it was 70. Was it 79 today? Let me see. Oh, I can't find out. Oh, it was 78. And now it feels like 68 right now. Tomorrow it goes down. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's 78 tomorrow, and then it goes down to 68. Then it goes 72, 79, 72, 77, 78. Can we make up our minds? But we have no more rain in the forecast, which isn't bad. Oh, we're almost at a new moon. We're in waning crescent right now. Low 60s when you left this morning to go to the yeah. Oh, I closed it. We actually haven't had much humidity. Usually after I know Indian summer's supposed to be coming. That's usually in about a week or two. And then everything just drops off after that. It's snowed on Halloween here. I think I have a TikTok on that. That or it's an Instagram. I don't remember. The humidity is 84, but that's not too bad because the dew point's only 63. Your hair doesn't react to... Oh, no. Humidity does not like my hair. If it's a humid day, I'm like C-Sharp Fritz. I will throw a hat on. My hair will turn around and drop and be the limpest thing. My hair will go whiskey dick faster than you can blink the damn eyes you have in your head. They're gone. You didn't do anything. I was saying that when we have high humidity here, I have to wear a hat because my hair is horribly limp. You have long curly hair. Humidity turns it into a tumbleweed. I can't, for high humidity days, I can't do anything with my hair. My hair is like, oh, it's humid, forget it. Which is sad. So I'll walk around like C-Sharp Fritz. Did Junie just say she would Yes. Yes, I will totally cosplay as you. I have to find somewhere where I could put a goatee on. Get one of my t-shirts. I have plenty of hats. I'll throw on a Chicago... You know what? I will throw on my Chicago hat. My Chicago Fire hat. Try to do a goatee. Wear some kind of t-shirt. And then talk about... I will try to attempt to talk about code. Not even for like 5 minutes before everyone will know that I'm not you. Plus, I don't have that deep voice. I can't go down deep. Blazer. Yeah, that's it. I'll have to wear a t-shirt with a blazer. And then just talk about purple blazers. The blazer is still a thing. Actually, that is something that Fritz talks about every time he streams, between that and Azure. Go ahead, Fritz. By all means. Please. No, seriously, I insist. I can't explain it. I know it's a thing. Yeah, the purpley sparkle blazer is a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. We're on 8. 8. Let's see. 1, 2. Now we double crochet front loop only. I'm not trying to make this any tighter than it needs to be. You got a free trip to Stockholm to teach people about Blazer. Yes, you did. And you went to Sofia, didn't you? Did you teach people Blazer there, or was that Azure? I do not remember. You will have to forgive me on that. I don't remember the country. I really don't. No, that's completely fair too. Aww. Holly's like, no, you're not playing with any more yarn yet. This is my lap. Sofia, Bulgaria, yes. Mm-hmm. Look, I know a bit about coding, but I will never make it a job. I can't. I don't understand it, and I am a little bit older to try and get into what Fritz and what they do now. I can't. However, I learn what I can, and I surprise people with a little trolling card when I can about what I've learned or what I remember that may or may not inspire somebody to do a whole series about learning about C# coding 101. You're not allowed to go up there and teach about Blazer. Why not? Why can't you go up to Canada? Or is this a joke? I mean, just because you're a Flyers fan, I'm not sure if the Canadian Maple Leafs are going to stop you from... the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to stop you from coming up there. I know you kicked their ass one time or two times or a couple times, and not a joke. I don't know. Why can't you do that? Wait, do you guys have employees that do that? Wow. Can we... Oh. Wow, that's a fine how do you do. Damn. That just shut the door right there. Well, wait a minute. You do talk about Azure. Could you be one of those Americans that talk us about Azure, not Blazer? Or Spirify. Look, I'm trying to remember all the things. Being it's almost 9, it's like I'm trying to remember the things and the stuffs and the saying the things and everything. Though it's kind of rude to just say that they had enough Americans. I mean, it's not like you don't have the neighbors to the south that are all Americans. Actually, you can't say that they have enough Americans because Canada is part of North America. In theory, they're Americans too. They're just not from the United States. Canada folks. Oh, wow. Wow. NAFTA. Yeah, I agree. They're a loss. I know, I've done way too much. Funny part about NAFTA, you still need import documents when going between Canada and Mexico. True fact. We would have to get our stuff to regulate import prices. We would have our things picked up between Victoria and Prince Rupert Island over on the west coast, have it railed it down into Chicago so that we could delay our paying of our customs at second port instead of first. That was a job I had prior to this one. NAFTA was considered, any port that was on the North American continent was considered, and if it wasn't a United States port, it was considered a non-port. And once you entered into the country, then that second port was actually the first port, and you had to pay your customs at that time. That was funny. UK was not going to let you teach computer ed, but since... Oh. Wow. Should have just changed things over in Dublin. No, Austria kind of played it chill. Would you like some apple strudel? Or a chicken schnitzel? Yeah, we feed you. Yeah, you come into our country, we feed you. You be fine, no problem. Jack's just happy you visited. Oh, look at it! It's a C-sharp Fritz. Come on in. Damn, you should have just gone through Dublin. They're nicer. And they have better whiskey. Screw England. Not literally. Sorry, English people, and if you're watching, we love your country, but sometimes it can be a little bit verschnickety. I mean that nicely. Verschnickety is a word, I just don't know how to spell it. Okay, I'm going to leave enough a tail here so I can put the button on in the back. So that'll be done shortly. Persnickety. Close enough. I will go with that. I spell phonetically, so whatever you actually were going to spell it as, I would agree with you on it. Back here. Back. Back up here. Oh, I need you. I don't need you anymore. Well, no, I do. When you keynote German Developer Days, they didn't give me a problem in Frankfurt. I guess I saw the passport with Fritz and it couldn't be that bad. Well, he's from America and he's coming in to teach us computers. I suppose we should let him in. We just have to make sure he goes through the entire thing of eating all the German beer or drinking all the German beer and trying to eat some of our stuff. Give him the kraut! Pull the kraut out. Let's see how German he is. If he eats the Bratwurst and the Wiener Schnitzel, eats all this other stuff, then yeah, he is German. If he can party like it's 1869, then we're good. Yeah? Yeah, okay. See, for us, I would just be like, yeah, just send me down to Bavaria, we're fine. That or Prussia, one of the two. Pick a place that you want to send me to. Actually, I'll make better schnitzel than they do. There was a place, it's called Shooters. And we were there for a company lunch just last week. And it was funny because they did a whole Oktoberfest. And they had schnitzel. They had a pork schnitzel. And they put this thin, water-like brown gravy on it. And I went, why? It's not even normal. So I had to look this up after we had two friends from Austria come in. And they asked me how I made my schnitzel. And I told them. And then they said, oh yeah, well apparently Germany puts this brown gravy on it. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? So I was like, all right, well, let's take a look. And there was the brown gravy, but it's as thick, kind of like the gravy you would put on your turkey. And I was like, okay, this wasn't even that. It was like some kind of runny ass thing that you'd expect from some, I don't know. I couldn't even justify it. Oh, you found the magazine article for when you were interviewed in German? I would say, can you read? Come on, I need you to turn. Thank you. You can put the article in my Discord channel if you want to show it off. That's fine with me. I'm trying to secure this button on, so you have to give me a minute because I have to look down and I have to sew. I've stuck myself enough on Twitch. I'm trying not to draw blood again. The last time I drew blood, it was Cytic. Cytic scared the fuck out of me. And I jammed a needle far into my thumb by accident. So I spent a good 5 minutes slowly pulling the needle out and then hiding my thumb so people couldn't see me bleed because Twitch had just put down that toss of, you can't bleed because it's against toss. And it's like, I don't have a choice in this. We're going to go through here. We're looping through. Give me a second to read chat. Oh, you shared in Discord. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, well, Cytic was Oh, I gotta go first. The time you need a smaller needle. Cytic was a good guy. He really was. And I played off as, oh, this was a thing because my life is crazy. I never wanted him to feel bad at all for what happened. It was one of those moments. But it was funny. I'm like, after that, I learned to go to dull needles so that I could still cross stitch and not like lead to trying to slowly, stab myself through my thumb. That's why I don't actually own any sharp needles. The only sharp needles I have are the 4 that are on like the top of here that I won't use. I have no place to put them. I don't know where to put them. Oh, that goes right through. Sweet. This is a time where you're like, why can't you find a needle? The only reason why I'm trying to find a needle is so I can put the button on. The needle I had was a little bit too big. It wouldn't go through. I know I'm going to say something lewd. It wouldn't go through the hole. And instead of putting a tag on here, because I do have leather tags, these are actually made in Sofia. There is a lovely couple that does laser printing for buttons. And they're really nice. They're lovely quality. And this helps me not have to try and put a leather thing on here. And it's all wood. It's biodegradable. So it's actually quite nice. And the price isn't bad either. They get it done within 2 weeks of order. So when I start seeing I'm getting low, I know I got to turn around and order a new one. But they're actually pretty decent. Oh, come on. Bless you. Bitte. And this is where I need to pull that. But it's really nice, and we can just use this to secure it on. But oh, come on, get in though. Why aren't you? Oh, the hole's not there. The hole is over here. Where's the hole? There we are. Bread, yeah. She's getting stuff around because she's going to be doing laundry. And I'm trying to sneeze myself now. It's like, no, don't do it. So now this is set. It's nice and snug in the middle of the back of the pincushion, so it's not going to take any real estate away from what's going on. Thank you. There we are. We're done. So now it's trying to figure out where I'm putting the eyes and actually using this. Yeah, there was a Kickstarter actually for something like this that has the spring in the middle of it. Well, don't have that, and that's okay. But we're gonna see if this actually works. The one with the spring were sold out. This is actually quite an amazing feat. So I need 2 eyes and the backing. Now, if I can't use it, that's fine. These backings aren't that difficult to put on. It's more of when I'm putting on these. These are the same size as these. They're unfortunately a little bit smaller. They have a smaller shaft, as you can see, but their backings are a little bit more difficult to actually put on. So that's why I got them, because of my rheumatoid arthritis, and I don't want to keep calling Bridget over saying, "Hey, can you put this eye in?" It's kind of like I would like to be somewhat autonomous in what I'm trying to actually do with my products, you know. So okay, so 1, 2, 3. I didn't put the buttons on the back of mine because I didn't have them yet, but I knew exactly where we were gonna put them. Okay, so 3 up from the top. One, 2, 3. Are they 4 behind? Yeah. I'm gonna put 1 here. One, 2, 3, 4. Which in theory is... I'm trying to find the damn thing. That's 3, so I have to go back and put here. Sorry, it's positioning time in the Von Esch area, just to try and make sure I've got the mouth, and I have to make sure I've got enough for the eyebrows and then the mouth. The mouth is going to be... Why does everything have to be so far away? So my mouth is going to just be right between those two eyes. So I want to make sure that I've got enough room. Oh, this looks smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably when I fluff it up, it'll come back a bit more. But that's fine. We're good for now. So what you're going to do is, this actually goes here. So it actually cups the eye. I put the thing there and then I close it so that will close it for me. I don't have the spring one, which I would have loved to see what that would have done, but at the same time, I wasn't going to wait until they put it in. So, where's the? Oh, I see. This is the first time I've used it. So, maybe we should do this. Oh. Ooh, that was nice. And that didn't take long. Cool. Now, I don't know if you guys heard the snap or not. There we go. But I'm glad I put the hole in there, or I had my dad put the hole in there, because prior to that, this would just keep slipping because there's no way to get that no, there was no way to get that backing of that eye through. So I was struggling to get that taken care of. Oh, come on. It worked before. There. It's in. It's in. That's not good. Oh, it's already on. Alright, so this one didn't snap. But it's on. And I didn't have to worry about my hands. So this one actually is pretty good. But if I ever find that spring, I'm going to buy the one with the spring. Because that's just damn fucking cool.
Eyes are done.
Now we make the face. And I know my black's here somewhere. And this is where my embroidery comes in. Which I find funny. I've got so much black floss, it's like I'm swimming in it. Where's the... How did I put it? Just below? Yeah, I did. Oh, it's corner to corner. So, doing this actually is a little bit difficult because I'm going around that eye. And that eye's gonna... I'm trying not to get this to go around it and then... like, get stuck. I've had that done. It's gotten stuck and I'm just like, shit, what am I doing with my life? But it's actually pretty nice. It's a pretty nice design. I saw the original design is this angry coffee mug. So then I thought, you know what? It could be angry, but it could be an emotional support mug. So I started making emotional support angry mugs. Then Will was like, hey, why don't we make this into a dice bag? Well, I made it into a dice bag. And then when I was making the baby... So, I, in my infinite wisdom... It wasn't infinite. It wasn't wisdom. Decided that I was going to make a baby blanket... a baby blanket with a teddy bear and then my mom's stuff for her memorial thing. And... I'm like, I got this. It's not a problem. We can do all of this. Yeah. So I got everything done. It was a lot of crocheting, and my arms decided to kill me afterward. Rightfully so. I don't think that's long enough. I need a longer one. I hate throwing away good floss, but sometimes you have to. But I'm going to have to get more floss, though. Because I think we're going to be doing quite a few of these. So I'm like, all right. We'll just do this. It'll be fine. I have plenty of time. And then I was like, oh, I got to get pins out and whatnot to start blocking this. Well, I didn't have enough. I didn't have anywhere to put the pins at. And I'm like, the emotional support coffee mug. Okay, well, I can throw some pins in there. But then I was like, oh, I need more pins. So, and then I started doing this amigurumi thing for a friend of mine. He wanted a bat for his D&D game. But I didn't have pins for that to pin things together to see how things would work. So I brought out these are 3-inch corsage pins that I use for my wigs. When you're setting wigs hair up. And I pulled them out and I'm like, I have no place to put them. And I'm like, well, those emotional cups, because one was unfortunately like inundated. So I said, what if I can do this? What if this is a possibility? I can make something like this. It's not a big deal. And so I made this one. I made this one. And then I can't reach the other one because it's a... And then I made this one. And then I went, ooh, I can do something better than this. I can actually do a vampire thing. From the vampire thing, it evolved. It was crazy. It was weird. It was fun. And slightly like, why am I doing this thing? Oh, wait, because I can make this shit. So it's kind of like watching Fritz Code. It's like, oh, I can turn around, make this. I can add on to this. And I can turn around and do this at the same time. It's not well, it's designing, but in a more physical realm. Trying to. So when you when we were gonna do trash fire can yesterday, and then you show you can make this shit. You're not wrong. Well, that's why after, because I was after stream, I was talking to some people. I'm like, oh, I need to do this. And I turned around and was like, okay, let me sit here and learn. And I actually found this one lady that was doing the square, the rectangle. It's not exactly the one that you showed me, Dragon, but it was someone close to it. And I was sitting there and I'm fiddling around trying to figure it out. And then once I finished and I realized I could do this, which would have been the top, I went, let me just grab yarn. I didn't even bother to look at what kind of yarn I grabbed. I just grabbed it and started going. And I went, yeah, I can make this. It may not have that slant as a dumpster fire normally does, which is fine. But for our purposes, I can do the rectangle. The only thing I'm needing to figure out now is how to do the fire. Do I want to turn around and make little pieces of fire? Or do I want to turn around and do kind of like a wall of fire where I'm starting off with like a yellow and build it up doing, starting from here, go like a single, then a half double, then a double, then maybe a triple crochet, then go back down and have it just stagger up and down yellow and then stagger up and down in orange. I wouldn't go red. I'd stand with with one row of yellow and one row of orange. And just do onto the side of do the roundabout. So once I get the wooden dowel things for the rectangles, I'll know the size. I can put that together and then maybe Thursday finish it off and show. Oh, and Fritz turned around and got me onto a program that I can now slowly put my thoughts together. And I'm like, okay, now I can add this, this, and this. And why am I tying it like that? Why am I being a goof? I just need one knot. That's all I need. I need a knot. Thinking, oh, I gotta go run it through. Why? Just knot it. Dear Lord. Yeah, obsidian. So now I'm starting to organize, and actually if I start organizing and do like, I'm sure I can do it, or I can figure out a way of working out inventory. I can start putting my inventory in there too, so I have a running account. So if I sell things, I can start going, oh, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, I need this, I have to replace that. So that's why when you see the vampire thing or the mage or something, the colors that they are right now are going to be the colors that they will be, because that's what I need to keep for a stable kind of look. That's why I'm looking at where I put the vamp fangs on. So they won't deviate. The ones that will deviate in look are the ones that I'm making from different yarns, different colored yarns. So the ones that are 15 that are not part of this urban thing will deviate in color, look, whatever I got going on in the face. But these will not deviate. So I can actually make these. I can make like 10 of them, put them up on sale, and see where it goes. And that ghost one that you showed me yesterday, Dragon, I can try and get a glow in the dark one and make that a ghost. I don't know what kind of eyes I would do, and I don't think I would do much of a facial feature. I'd probably do maybe black eyes and white because they're a ghost. Yeah, exactly. No, that's completely fair. I want them to look a little bit grumpy. So if I did, like, say I did the white, I would do an off-base taupe or a cream. It's not white, but it still gives a little bit of contrast between the white. It's when you know your difference between your taupe, cream, and ecru. The difference is how much brown, how much... Actually, the real difference is how much yellow and burnt sienna you've put into the mix that makes it either taupe, ecru, or cream. Ecru, E-C-R-U-E. I studied a lot of color theory, and I inadvertently can pull apart color just by looking at it. When I'm sitting at a light, I can tell you if it's a green, if it's a yellow green or a blue green light, or if it's depending on how much of a hue I'm seeing off of it. I can tell you the difference between a blood orange, orange red, a true red, a coral. It's all in the representation of the balance of the colors. I can pull colors apart. It's weird. Like this is maroon. This is a maroon color, where this is more of a true red, more of a Christmas red. This has more black and brown mixed into it, where this has more white and more. It has more of a white and a more red tone to it, with a touch of yellow. Yeah. I was thinking about it for Spoopie season. By the time I get glow in the dark yarn, it'd be halfway through Spoopie season, but I could do it and make it for next year. Who knows? For Christmas, somebody might say, "Ooh, I want a Spoopie thing. Let's buy the Spoopie thing." And then I could have a mug of ectoplasm. Ectoplasm. That'd be funny. Okay. Why do I talk about things now? I'm going to have to buy the yarn and then make the ghost and then be like, oh my god, why? Now I got to actually find the floss that's ecru. No, actually, depending on what kind of glow in the dark it is, I'm going to have to look for it. I'll have to match it. Fritz, stop me designing, please. The thing is I start talking about this and I get all these ideas, and then I don't go to sleep because I overthink then. I want to sleep. Damn it. No, I want to sleep. Stop me from designing more things, please. What's going on? Why are you laughing? What is this laughing about? Oh, where's the thingy? I just had it. The reason why I know this is not here is because it doesn't have face. It's cauldron. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Amazon has glow in the dark yarn. They have a Lion Brand Chanel glow in the dark. You're designing it. That's the point. It's almost 9:30, sir. I still have to eat dinner and do the bed things. I know, I still haven't eaten dinner yet. I gotta do that soon. Oh, wait. Actually, here. And I cursed my low-paying job for this. I got you better. I got you. I won't be able to get this until maybe after payday, but that's after I do bills. I actually have to get my car taken care of. So, give me a second. They had it on their main page, but give me like 30 seconds. Oh. Okay, first off, here you go. I know, right? This. Tell me doing some spoopy these and those colors and doing like a black witch's hat or a dark gray witch's hat. Don't tell me that those colors wouldn't be fucking amazing. Where are they? They're supposed to be here. I have actually. This is Hobie yarn. Really nice. It's soft. It's pretty. It works. It doesn't split, or at least I haven't had it split. Where is the Hobie? They had a whole glow in the dark thing. Like, oh shit! Oh, there it is. No, is that? Oh, fuck, here. I think this... Hold on. Oh, it's sock wool. Never mind, that won't work. What is this? Well, I can't use it, but here's something that you would get a kick out of. Might have been regular universe. That's fair. That's actually pretty dope. The Spoopie yarn is a finger sock. I can't use that shit, and they've already got their Christmas stuff out. My face is not shocked. They had a whole they had glow in the dark, and I can't find it anymore. Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh, it's beautiful. They have this. I can't use this because of the weight, but this is beautiful. It's beautiful for Halloween. I just can't use it because it's too thin. All right, let's look at Amazon and make me regret my life. Amazon. Yeah, I am a purple color person. I love purple. When I got married, my mom's like, "Okay, what colors are we looking at?" And I said blue, and I said purple and black. And she's like, "Why can't we do white?" And I said, "I'm wearing white." She goes, "Well, who's wearing black?" I said, "Well, everyone else apparently." But I had these royal purple dresses that my bridesmaid wore. I only had 3. I realized I was pregnant. I had 7 weeks to put a wedding together. Oh, here we go. Lions brand DK glow in the dark yarn. It's not. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay, we're doing that. All right, fine. Well, that's not too bad. See, I won't do the Chantelli because I need that. Ooh. I have. Ooh, what kind of yarn is? I don't mean to or Fritz. I'm sorry, but yarn. I don't know what weight this is. Here, you can try this. We're gonna go link friendly on this one. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, it's fingering weight. Okay, I can't use it. But that actually, all the colors actually glow. That's actually pretty dope. What is this? It's not telling me. Okay, this is worsted weight. Cool. So this I can get. I might get like a skein or two for it. I'm not going to be able to buy a whole lot for Spoopie season because it's $6 a skein. That is at times a wee bit pricey. I'm going to put that here so I remember. But it's not bad. That was actually kind of cool. I'm just sad that seeing it that it was finger weight. Yeah, the finger weight ones have all the different colors, and that's kind of cool, but I need worsted or number 4. Oh, and the red. Ooh, see, I love seeing things in pack, but it's red heart. That's sad. Yeah, they do. No. It's right here. I'm looking at it. It's hold on. Oh, it's day glow count. What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? They actually did they did a whole pounder for Granny Squares. It looked amazing. And they had the spoopy colors and everything, but it's Red Heart, and you know that that's going to turn around and split. Which it was kind of disappointing, to be honest. Ooh, oh no, you're not. That's the one thing. Some of these are like, yes, we can get this to you in like 3 weeks. It's like, no, I need this now. Where is? Wait. Sport DK Aaron, are you kidding me? They don't have worsted in here? Oh, figures. No, but this is really pretty. I just wish most of this wasn't finger weight. But something like that, you know, if I can get a couple of things of worsted before Halloween, I totally make some of these as ghosts. That would actually be really, really, really cool. I would totally get some next year, maybe if I can plan ahead a little bit and get those yarns prior to and get it like in August or so. Think ahead. I would totally get some of those and then do like a really cool spoopy thing, and instead of having the frosting like this, I would just do this kind of like the base here and then have the witch's hat on top of it. That would look really, really cute. I'll have to do that for next year. And then I have to actually design making the hat, which would probably actually just make the hat. No. I need a base. And then I could stuff both the base and the hat so it's a longer. I'd actually have to work on creating and designing the hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Yeah, I would think it would be cute too. What are you doing? What's that? What's that emote? Why aren't you letting me see what the name of the emote is? I don't know what the emote is. What's the emote, Fritz? Oh, almost all of my emotes are They are little hats. Okay. I didn't know that they were little hats. They look like shots. Like, you can see, like, it's a cylinder. It looks like it's got a little bit of liquid on the bottom. Like, okay. Not trying to do shots right now, but, you know. Though also, yeah, my emotes are almost done. I think I'm waiting for 2. All the follower badges are done. All the sub badges are done. And there are 2. There are 2 animated emotes that I'm still waiting for. No, 3. Waiting for the panic button, the F button, and the positive vibe buttons to be approved. And then we're good. I think I've added everything I could. Also, the people who have done bits, they have, depending on where they're at in their level, they have emotes as well. I see the emotes. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to update. Yeah, we did a whole... Yeah, RNG, that was perfect. I saw that and I went, I gotta get that. All of my emotes, except the ones that I drew, were either purchased, made for me, or Etsy. Not gonna lie. I do not know how to animate. They look amazing. They're fucking cool. What did I just do? Did I put the... Oh yeah, I did. Wow. I'm already doing things and I'm not even realizing what level or what row I'm on. I'm hoping that the F and the panic button are approved by tonight or tomorrow. That'll be actually pretty cool. And then I did reverse Uno cards for 2nd tier. And then I did salty for the 3rd tier because why not? Sometimes we need to ingest a little salt. But back to the conversation at hand about yarn. Yarn is a thing. Do we have... I do have this emote that's actually anyone can use. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this one. Get hooked. It's a crochet hook with a ball of yarn. I should change the colors, but that means I've got to make the whole thing all over again because I've lost the whole thing. I could turn around and I'd have to redraw it to the fact that I've lost the actual graphic work for it. I might do it. I don't know. I gotta send my hard drive to Bill, see what he can pull out from it. Maybe things can be salvageable. Maybe it's just, nope, dead in the water. But we'll see. I have to do that this week. I've got so much to do. It's not even funny. But I want to sit here and crochet and work with y'all and make me design more butter. Butter. More butter. You can't go wrong with having more butter in something. My grandmother would always go, it's a mixture of butter and margarine. If you want it smoothie, creamy, and rich, you mix your parts half butter, half margarine. Don't try to figure out the chemistry of it. Just do it. It's all about the butter. When I was doing, when I make her Christmas, her, chocolate chip cookies, which is known throughout the entire family, she would do parts of margarine and butter, and the best part was you had to put each stick in individually and make sure it creamed I know what I said. Don't make that lewd. You had to make sure it was creamed before you put the next stick in. It all had to be done individually. And I'm like, oh my God. No wonder it took you 4 hours just to make, 12 cookies. Actually, it was more of... God, how many made a batch? If you did it right, you could get 8 dozen out of it. I don't have the things. I don't have I don't have them. I'm sorry, Fritz. You could have heard yourself. I don't have any of that. I'm sorry. Between you and Saba, you guys were mostly my my alerts and things. So I don't have any. I don't even have. If somebody had a folder, I know, right? If somebody only had that, and if somebody could only share that would have been amazing. But it's okay, no problem. I'm sure I could gently kind of ask somebody to do more voiceovers at some point, of course. If they would be so inclined, of course. I would never wish to pressure anyone to do any kind of voiceovers. I'd never do that. I'm a very nice person, and oh my God, did you see the sponsors? I had all of that on my deck, on my stream deck too. I have actually on here, I have Fritz, then I have the MP3s I had, then I had sponsors, and they're all in individual folders, and I had 2 folders for Fritz. It was two Fritz folders for voiceovers, and then I had 1 for the sponsor. I put all shit into things. Let's see. Oh, I've got to change. Actually, now that you guys are reminding me, I have to change my Frankenfurt emotes. And I've got to redo some of that. And I have to figure out how to do a sub to my bot so we can do that. I'm paying $24 to myself. I just have to remember how to log into my Cortex bot. And being that I'm rebranding, I should change my Cortex bot's name to something else. I just haven't figured out what to name it yet. Now, I will probably try and finish this Thursday because I am in the middle of doing a super secret project. So when that's done and sent off to those that are have requested such a thing, I will be back to doing this stuff sometimes during the day. Sometimes I'm sitting there and I just need to touch yarn. Or I need to turn around and just do a thing. 40 stream voiceover? I have 40 voiceovers from you? No. Serious? 40. Please tell me you've done more for other people. Like somebody has like 65 voiceovers. 3. I'm waiting for confirmation somebody has more than 40 voiceovers. Oh my god. I mean, you have been doing voiceovers for me for like ages. But at 40? Oh gosh. I didn't know I had 40. Okay. I can work these into alerts. I have several days to do this. No problem. Sorry, that's a lot. I mean, I appreciate them. Holy crap. Do I need to make you something for all of the voiceovers? Try to make a plushie robot. I can't say that I will be good at it. It's a very uniquely designed robot. I think I got purple. I don't have that purple, but I think I can try and find some purple. I know I've got plenty of gray. Check the last TM. Okay, give me a second. I'm like trying to stick a hook into yarn and pretend to crochet for stream because I said I was going to do the thing and all of the other thing, and holy shnikes. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. I'm clicking on things. Play this now. Okay. Hold on, I gotta stop. Okay. No, I can't. Well, wait, play this now? Okay. Why isn't it playing? Oh.
Joni.
What? Okay. Oh gosh. Wait. I'm here. I have not left. 40. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. Well, thank you. I will make... Can I make you something for all of this? Because... Holy crap. Oh, I gotta put things back on. I actually paused the music for that. Make cool streams and have fun with them. I mean, that's fair. But, I mean, wow. I'll try and see if I can make something for your stream. I can't? Well, I learned how to do... You know, I can't make you a plushie monitor. I've learned how to make a rectangle. Won't be the best plushie monitor, but I can make you a monitor. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't I just do 4? I just did 4. I need to do 5 now because I've lost count of what I'm doing. Four and 5. This is even... What in the... Oh, no, I was supposed to make this an 8. Oh, I made this wrong. It's 15 minutes to 10, isn't it? Oh, I made this wrong. I'm supposed to do 8 instead of 6. This is when Fritz has his problems and he goes, there's a bug and it didn't work right. And now we got to go figure out what we did wrong. I know what I did wrong. This is fine. This is all fine. Totally fine. Well, I will start downloading them, and then if I can pair them up with some fun gifts, then I will start doing that and then putting it. I'm going to have to try and learn how to do it on Steam Elements so people can do the alerts again. I'm just going to have to turn around and make sure I regulate the sound of them, because some of the alerts were a little loud. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After Spoopie, you know what? I will figure out how to make you a monitor. And then we'll just have to gently embroider into said monitor like your logo or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. There, I'm designing for you. Ooh. I am a little bit of a brat at times. Because I can. If you can't have fun with your friends on Twitch, what can you do? Come on, I need that. There we go. Now we will mark with stitch marker. This will now give me 16 instead of 12. Why was I thinking 6? I don't know. I don't remember what I was thinking. I was just playing with yarn. Apparently I do that quite often. Alright, let's see if we can make it back to where we were. Apparently we were at 5. Oh. In my haste, which I'm very glad we're only on the second round. It is back loop only, because that's where we get the ridges from for the cupcake. So I can do the frosting on top of it. Don't worry, I am trying to do this quickly and I shouldn't have. But we didn't undo everything. We just did the second row, it's fine. This won't be too much of a problem, being I'm doubling up on an 8 circle instead of a 6. Okay. Every other now. That's not too bad. So what we'll do is when I come back on Thursday, I will confirm or deny or be like, well, the rectangles didn't exactly work, or they actually did work, and here we are. And we'll finish this up. And then I'll see if I can budget at least one skein of that yarn. That looks so pretty though. Damn it. Why does yarn have to be so pretty and I can't turn around and utilize it when I want to? Damn budgets. Food we don't need to eat, do we? Nah. It's not something we need to do. What are we talking about? Okay. Let's put this here. Okay. So we're on right now. We're on 2 now, which isn't bad. Making up for. Well, by the time we were at 5, it was like getting close to this size. Ours a little bit bigger than this, but we needed more. The reason why we do the 8 is because you need to fill up that entire. You need to cap the hole. And you can't do that when you're basing it off of a 6. It's not going to give that roundness that you want. Plus, on top of that, you're adding on more filling to the top. So, 2. Though I do want to design the witch hat. That's going to be actually kind of cute. If I can actually do that. This is a week. I could do a couple of witch, in just basic colors. I've got a black and white one. I could do a witch one pretty fast. I'd have to think of how to make it go upwards and close. 1, 2, 3. That's a double. I'll have to pattern it. That's something I'll have to do after I finish a special secret project. I've got a lot of things I want to design, but I can't design because I got a project going on that I want to get done first. That way, I can then go, oh, let's do this. 2. Double. Well, we're almost done with the yarn we had to rip, and we are still on a low number of. At the moment, we're only at 2. We're going to be going to 3 shortly, and 3 meaning I go 3 single crochet before I do a increase. Where we were at 5 at this size. Where I was doing 5 single crochet and then an increase, which I would be using and wasting more yarn trying to increase to plug the hole, and that wouldn't be fun. Okay, now it's 3 and a double. Well, hopefully Holly will let you move at some point, because I know it's almost 10 o'clock here. It must be going on at least 11 for you. I am going to try and be here on Thursday night, maybe about 7-ish or so. We'll see. May the internet gods be on my side. by then, maybe I'll have some alerts up. We'll see. I'll try and work on those tomorrow and maybe Wednesday. Tomorrow I will be doing the practicing for mage. And then Wednesday I will be on McStabber Studio, where we're going to be doing, with Ravenous Archon, we'll be doing Dark Ages. That will be our finale for the season. So we will either be seeing the Meatsy Elder be diablerized, or we might stop somebody and have an alternative to give to this person. That will be interesting, and that will be rather fun. I'm not sure. Gwen kind of wants the Meatsy that she is traveling with to die. He's a jerk. He pulled a card on us. And, I mean, if he died, no one would really notice. Now, would they? He's a deciding vote. But if he dies, we are putting the Court of Ash in a stalemate so that they can't attack us and we can't attack them directly. So it is a battle of politics and will to see who comes out and who dies. Which you've pissed off an Asimite rather thoroughly to the point that they want your utter demise. So, we'll see if I can play a nice political game of who eats the Ventru. I don't think she's a higher generation or lower generation than I am. So it would be nothing really to gain, but more of, can I just get a discipline or two? 1, 2, 3, that's a double. Or can I just, say, I ate a Ventru. Yes, doing the forbidden slurp at times was worth it just for the cred alone. Alright, so I've actually made up for all the yarn I ripped out, which isn't bad. Yeah, we're getting there. Nom 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 nom. So I am going to start this, at least this row. Okay. Well, this hasn't been a bad thing with... Yeah, I went and tried Pretzel Rock to see what they had going on. I do not know how Canadian, European, and British streamers are being able to play regular music on their streams. 1, 2, 3, 4. But at the same time, I would like to have some kind of music that's kind of like what I'm vibing with. I can't play popular music. I don't know why we aren't allowed to, because they are able to do it. I don't know if it's because they're giving credit for them on stream, which, hey, I totally give it credit for it on stream, no problem. Let me play my Spotify. I have no problem with that. But, 2, 3, 4. I was tired of the whole free, here's free, let's listen to dubstep. No, don't get me wrong. I like a good dubstep, but not all the time. I like variety. And unfortunately, some of the free ones were just giving me this kind of music. And I'm like, And you can only listen to lo-fi so much before you yourself, the streamer, 1, 2, 3, 4, start falling asleep. So, we'll see if I get doxxed for this. The last time I used Pretzel Rocks, I was doxxed. And I'm like, but I have a subscription. What the fuck? And that was just before Twitch said, oh, we're partnering up with Pretzel Rock. And I'm like, you goddamn motherfucking son of an ass. Yeah, I know, I swore. So the end stream is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to make sure Pretzel Rocks. Yeah. Pretzel Rock. I got doxxed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got doxxed from Pretzel Rocks. Well, not. I got a DMCA after I had done a stream, and Twitch was like, you're in violation of DMC, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I've got a subscription to them. I shouldn't be getting this. What the fuck are you talking about? No. This is on your VOD. Our AI scrubbed through your thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you did the thing. It's like, here, watch the fucking VOD. And it was like 2 days afterwards. And I was like, fine, whatever. I'm just gonna cancel my subscription. And I canceled my subscription to Pretzel Rock. And it was like literally 2 days afterwards. They're like, oh, yeah, I know, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I was like, I don't understand this shit, and I don't want to be caught doing things illegally. So I was like, whatever. So I canceled everything. I was like, fine, I'm done. And then it was like, oh no, we just decided to sponsor, yay us. So I'm curious as to why Canadians, because I've seen 3 so far play regular music, and they have the little thing on their stream saying what the title of the song is and who's singing it. Hey, if that's what I have to do on my stream to play regular music, let me know. But I've seen 3 Canadians, 2 people in the UK, and 3 in Europe be able to play normal music and credit them. Don't get me wrong. Always credit the artist, credit the song. Down for that completely, because I know for a fact I cannot sing like James Hetfield. There is no way in hell I can sing like Adele. There is no way in hell these pipes can get close to any kind of soprano. Okay, I know my range, and I will always credit artists. You always do. That's the thing. It's proper. It's ethics. If I can do that, let me know. I will turn around, throw a thing on there, and go for it. Just let me play my music. That's all I want to do. The whole thing that they've got going on is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me play my music. I don't care what I've got to do. That would be amazing. Oh, it is over 10 now. Nice. Okay. We're going to finish this line right here. I'll start 5 tomorrow. But I won't finish this until Thursday. I can get all the pieces together. I just won't assemble it. And then I'll try and we'll try and figure out the dumpster fire as well. Come on. There we go. I'll leave a Sunday stream for us to figure out how to do a witch's hat. So that's at 4 increase. So the next increase will be 5. Hopefully that will be matching. And what I try to do is when we're done and when I have to go sew it in, you see how this is coming out a bit? It's not a complete circle. This comes out. I match this in so it actually fits together like a puzzle piece. So thank you guys so much for coming in. I appreciate it. You guys spent some time with me trying to make a lovely little project. We will be making more of this, I promise. I will look into the Spoopie yarn. I can't promise that anytime soon, but it'll be soon enough. I'm moving like things back because there's things and stuff and things, and I don't want to lose shit because I will lose shit. You may or may not be ordering some yarn. That's the spirit. No, I would never judge you for ordering yarn. Me? Why, I'd never. Yay, you're ordering yarn! There are a couple other projects that I still need to do. The flowers I'm still working on. I actually had to make, and I'm just going to pull these out. I actually had to make more of the flowers, like the base, so that we could finish out the skein. The skein's still here. I've made 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I made 8. I'm hoping I can get 12 out of these. But we'll find out soon. And then I'm also still trying to make a proper granny square bandana. So we'll see where these lead and where they go. But for now, I'm going to get off. I'm going to order some dinner and I'm going to get ready for bed. So I hope you all have a great night. Enjoy yourselves. I can't say good health and happy coding, but I can say have fun, great design, and don't forget, strangling yarn keeps you out of jail so you can buy more yarn. Good night, everyone.